It's D&D! Get hype! It is another week. It is another episode of D&D. We have at least most of our people here. We're down one, but he should be arriving shortly, hopefully. In the meantime, let's do some quick introductions. Starting on the left, we've got Zofi playing as Strife. We've got Magna Gaming playing as Palna. We've got Logic Wolf playing as Alafa. And we've got Nima92 playing as the studly handsome Gurgintius.
Hi there.
Let's get some D4s out of the way. Can I get you guys to roll some of those? Because what we do here is we have a luck point system that's been stolen from Star Wars Edge of the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And on a 4, there's one positive luck point, and on a 1, we get some negative luck points. Mr. Palma.
I think he's calling you out with your boots.
It's not a 1. That's an improvement over every other week. Sorry. That's pretty good. Now it'll be on Prior to absolutely ruin it for everybody else. So there you go. That'll be a change of pace, right?
Well, except when he caused the tree to get burnt down.
Well, you know.
That's my job.
That happened. I just put this card down, and now I can't make it go away. What the hell is going on?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we can't see anything. So
There's at least that, but it's right in the middle. Okay, well, thankfully it's on a background that we're probably not going to use on the stream, so at least there's that. Then in the meantime, we are picking up. We've had an interesting game thus far. Who would like to attempt to do a quick summarization? Bring the viewers up to speed. Okay, I see a hand instead of a face. That means you, Gargantius.
Okay, so we were at the tree talking, and then we were like, hey, let's go see what's up with the druids. So we set out on our journey, and then midway we find a deer that's giving birth, except it's not giving birth.
It was a doe.
It's a doe.
A deer.
A deer.
A female deer. Right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, the baby was actually not a baby. It was a slime, ooze thing, and it attacked us, and a bunch of other slimes attacked us. No, that's not the real word. Hold on, I can check my notes for the. It's a pudding, a black pudding or gray pudding or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
anyway,
it came out of the deer as if being birthed. Yes.
Okay, it is. I don't know. It says ooze creature, gray ooze, usually found underground. Rocks
Gray ooze,
suddenly
yes.
turned into black pudding. Okay, so we fight those, and then we win. And then we continue on our journey, and we meet 13 druids that come out of nowhere simultaneously. One is a green bearded dwarf named Pickle with a K. Well, we don't know that yet.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah.
That was a very, very succinct summarization. Why are you even going to the druids in the first place, Gargantius?
Because the tree is sick, and we want them
Which
to
tree?
help it. Thundertree.
Why do you guys give a shit?
Because that's our home.
Okay. See,
So hold on, just clarify. That's why everybody else cares. I'm just coming along.
you got
trying to be
you got
nice.
nothing else to do.
I got nothing else to do.
Yeah. Why would you?
Anyway, we want to ask them to help us do druid teleporting magic through the root systems to get to the other trees. The other 3 trees that are connected to the root system.
Yeah. All right. So, let's pick up from there. You guys, when you stepped into the clearing, a group of druids, 13 of them to be exact, stepped out. Actually, they stepped out a few minutes later. They'll have you guys waiting a little bit. But they all stepped out at once. And apart from the dwarven druid, which is a very odd sight to behold, going, ooh, they seem to be waiting for you to say something.
Hi.
They look at each other. The one standing next to the dwarf is actually an orc. And he is, well, I mean, the dwarf is like 3'8", something like that, and the orc is 7 feet easy. He's almost twice his size. And he just says in this grumbly, growly voice, "What do you do here?"
Q, out of character, are we at a known location, like we expected to find the druids here, or is this sort of just...
So, good point. You were led by Shakira, your druid friend. She is also there with you, but she seems to be in awe at the moment. Like, silenced. She's... seems to be, if you had to guess, she's about one step away from just prostrating herself.
Oh, so this is a Michael situation for her.
Kinda, yeah. And yes, the dwarf's beard is braided, and it is bright green.
Greetings. Greetings.
I guess... sorry to cut you off, Nima. I guess
go
what
ahead.
I'm asking is, would we, based on this situation, would our characters know that these are the druids we're looking for? Or, because from my perspective, I'm cautiously sitting here with my hand on the hilt of my rapier because a bunch of strange figures just kind of came out of the woods.
Well, they certainly look like the stereotype of druids. You know, they have the typical kind of brown and green robes and clothing. They certainly look like none of them have really washed in this year. They all seem to have some kind of like natural implement of some kind, whether it's a staff or something like that. They meet the expectation. Regardless, to treat it with trepidation, that's certainly on you. They're certainly treating you with trepidation, even though they all seem to come out at once, which strikes you as odd. It's almost as if they knew you were coming.
Alright. I'm still going to be cautious with my hand on the hilt of my sword, but Gargantius was in the middle of saying something.
Greetings. We air from Thundertree. The tree is sick, and we were wondering if you guys could lend us a hand in our quest to save it.
You are the group from Thundertree, then.
Aye.
So you've heard of us?
We were made aware of your impending arrival. You do notice that one of the, as you guys are kind of looking around, one of Strife, one of the druids here is the one that you spoke with when you were with Shakira about a week back. No, it'd be about 2 weeks back by now.
Thank you for meeting us.
And what is it that you wish exactly?
It has come to our attention that the root system in which Thundertree and the other trees that are connected to that root system are sick due to something that is a blight but not really a blight.
Yes, we know.
And it is our quest to try and save the trees, or rather, cure them.
And why is it your quest? Why yours, no one else's? What makes you the bearers of this?
We've made Thundertree our home, and we want to make sure that it's a safe place to live.
There's a collection of raised eyebrows that go up at that. Then our sources were true. The dragon no longer resides there.
The dragon.
Oh yeah, we took care of him. He
well,
doesn't like very much.
yeah, in effort to maintain transparency, I mean, Gargantius is half right. We removed him from the tree. He's still alive and angry.
He's somewhere else with his kin.
His kin?
Now, oh, yes.
A bigger green dragon came. Yeah. They don't like us very much.
Now the group is all looking at each other and kind of muttering to themselves. One of them will actually do that.
Was it the one that I spoke to before?
No, he probably suspected this already.
I feel like Pickle would do that.
No. He's just grinning. Yeah, if anything, he grins wider at the prospect. I'm gonna say it's the orc that does that.
In a further effort of maintaining transparency, this may or may not have something to do with our party, which I think is part of the reason why most of us here feel responsibility to get to the bottom of this.
You believe you are responsible for this sickness?
Not directly. I just have a feeling that, well, it's not even a feeling. We are caught up in the middle of this. There's forces at work here that, at least myself, I don't understand. And to say the least, it's been a bit of a journey to get here.
Indeed. It is perhaps fortuitous that you are here. There is more to this. They kind of look at each other, but it seems like he's trying to decide whether or not he should say something. The dwarf will eventually just kind of elbow him in the ribs and nod. Very well. What do you know about your tree?
Well, make some great booze from the sap.
The dwarf will literally fall off his stump now, laughing.
I'll facepalm.
We know that there is a plane above the tree, but we don't know how it works. And we know that the root system goes very, very far, like continents wide.
You have no idea. The plane is not a plane, per se. Not in an accurate sense. It is a magical construct, but it is still here. It does not exist anywhere else. It is just a magical platform, but also a focal point. Thankfully, the dragon never knew what it truly was for, though I suspect he attempted to find out. The fact that an older dragon is now potentially involved worries me. They may have more success at divining its true nature.
The other trees, are they like, you don't think that's where the dragons have gone, do you?
No. It is not like them, as far as we know, to travel that far. A dragon flying that distance would be at a disadvantage, being so easily spotted from below. And attempting to travel via the land, even in a different form, would be a nuisance. Dragons are creatures of habit. They only diverge from their habits, their areas, what they know when they are forced to.
Yeah, our bad.
It is as it is. We can cross that bridge later. For now, the tree is a root, actually. It is not a true tree, not in and of itself. I believe it is often referred to as a clone. It is part of a much larger tree. It just happens to break the surface in that place.
Yeah, she kind of covered that. I thumb over towards where Shakira is.
Who is complete now she's like looking at you, looking at them, like trying not to be seen. If anything, because
Like, what did I do?
She seems nervous. But yes. The roots. Well, let's go back a bit. It is called Thundertree for a reason. It does have an attunement with, well, thunder. Just as the other trees have attunements with other aspects of creation. What do you know of any planes beyond our own?
I'll motion forward that I practice through with the the fire, water, earth, and lightning aspects. So I have a little familiarity, but not a lot.
I'll pipe up chipperly from the back, and just from these weirdos.
And then immediately I take a stick from the ground and I start drawing some, the drawing that I've been drawing before, which is, okay, this is that tree, it disappears. Okay, everything's dark. Delete it.
Well, you can't see anything?
No, I just I have a black screen. Should I
Just
refresh?
Black screen.
Let me see if I can fix it.
Anyway, I proceed to
There
draw
we go.
the planes as I understand them.
Mm-hmm.
From that picture I've been drawing multiple times. And I'm like, so that's how much I know. And then I point to, like, that's negative, that's positive, that's I'm guessing where these two planes intersect are the trees.
More or less. Not so much with the trees. You know about the elemental planes. A plane is not something that is a true parallel. When it comes to the elements, they are, in places, purely that. There are areas of the elemental plane of fire where there is literally no place to stand. It is just fire. That is all. No air to breathe. Nothing but scalding flame. But, though they are planes, they are not infinite. Not truly. They border, they touch, and they commingle. And where they touch other planes, odd effects happen. Different effects. Where air and water touch, you have a plane of ice. Where fire and earth touch, you have a plane of magma. Things like this.
But they're not necessarily planes, but the border between the two planes.
This is true. They are not considered to be true planes. However, they do still have their own unique effects and existence. They're often referred to as para-planes or para-elemental planes. Things like that. However, we have suspected for some time that there are other planes that are touching those elemental planes, not just each other. And we found the trees to be representations, and perhaps even manifestations of some of those other borders. Thundertree is part of the plane of lightning, or at least it touches it. It draws from it. It is where fire and positive energy touch. Your positive plane at some point contacts the plane of fire. Actually, I might have that wrong. It might be air. I'll have to look that up.
It sounds like air in fire.
Did you guys hear what that dude just said under his breath?
Just pointing that out.
I don't know if these guys is a real deal.
Air. It is air. I'm sorry. It's a plane of air. Had to pull up my thing.
Air and fire.
No, air and positive.
Air and positive.
Yes,
Okay.
air and positive.
Pickles elbowed him and
Yeah, he corrected
maybe
him.
he should-
Sorry. There are other elements that border the positive, and each one of them has a tree that touches our realm. We suspect that this root system is being affected from the planes themselves. Because we can find nothing here that is doing it.
Does that mean we have to travel to other planes to fix this problem?
That is what we believe.
That should prove difficult, being as aware, of this plane, and it'd be pretty hard to survive in others.
If that's the case, does that mean that New Thundertree, with it being a root, is it rooted in this demi-plane versus in the Earth?
Both. Neither. At the same time. It's hard to explain.
Gotcha. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
Clear as mud.
That is a different plane.
The plane of mud.
It's actually
Water,
the plane of
water, and
ooze.
earth.
It's actually the plane of ooze,
okay.
but yeah.
Okay. So, would we not glean anything from visiting the other trees?
I suspect they are being affected in identical fashion. What concerns us is other signs we have seen. He will gesture... Oops, I see two Palnas.
Palna has a doppelganger.
And they
Who is
mirror,
this?
like, left and right.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
It's Kim's froze still.
Oh, yeah, he's coming back.
There we
There
go.
he is. Thank you for the host, Mrs.
Hey,
Knight.
welcome back.
Okay. He'll gesture towards one of the other druids. We'll say it's an elf that will step forward. And he will say, "We have seen some of the forest creatures start to act oddly. Once we looked into it, we found that they were all either pregnant or had just given birth. One of the two." And the host
Given-
screen starts.
Given actual birth, or did they die like the doe we saw previously?
Yeah.
And didn't
What did you see?
wasn't there a human baby that was supposed to be dead?
It's alive.
But I mean, supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it did not ooze. It did not do anything like that. It was
No.
just, it was just stillborn, and he managed to revive it through some miracle of Lathander.
Right. Yeah, so what we saw was with the doe was the slime or ooze that was birthed wasn't actually a child of the doe, but had pretty much eaten the inside of the doe. Or consumed it.
Well, I should remind you of something. You did see that the ooze did at times form shapes that resembled those of a fawn.
Okay.
So, not entirely.
Fair enough.
So is that saying that the ooze was just taking on the shape of the fawn? Or something different?
Or the
Or the fawn turned into the ooze.
Druid folk. I have a theory I might wanna that I wanna share. Please correct me if I'm wrong. We've been noticing oozes a lot lately, coming out of the pregnant animals, coming out of the root system. Is it possible that the roots are just cluttered with oozes that if possible, we can try and find some way of flushing them out?
How would you flush them out of a pregnant mother?
I meant the root system. But
if it is coming from another source, it would be like wiping away.
oh, I see. Because the
mud, only
I
to
would
have
just
it
be
come
treating.
back.
I see. I would just be treating the problem and not not the source.
It would be
is what
like
you're
trying
saying.
to swim up a waterfall.
Okay. So the source, do you know which plane that the source is from?
If it is affecting all the trees, and it is likely to be the case, and we are seeing other effects, it may be coming from the positive itself.
So the positive plane intersects with all the trees? There's not like a negative plane for some of them?
It's like a huge circle around all of them, I think.
He again glances to the dwarf, and the dwarf will nod once again. There is potentially, probably, almost assuredly, another tree on the negative plane, but it is a different tree. They do not touch, thankfully. But the others do link up with one major tree, yes.
And then where is this tree located?
On one of the borders of the positive. One that actually has earth for the tree to grow in.
Right. Is that nearby? Is that like...
I think what Paul is trying to ask is how would we get there?
I'm not even asking that. I'm just trying to, in regards to Neverwinter and that.
Think of it this way. This continent, this land that we live on, is on one planet. And we do know through other sources that there are other planets as well, out beyond ours, that you cannot reach without going up into the sky. We know this. All of these planets all exist on one plane. That plane is called the prime material. Everything that is of mortal hands is on the prime material. And if you wish to go to one of the other planes, you simply cannot. Not without magic. A magic door, or transportation, or teleportation of some kind is the only possible way. Because you could just travel and travel and travel and never reach it, ever. That's why they call them planes. They are parallel. They do not intersect except by magical means. Indeed.
Okay.
So you're telling me this tree isn't on this planet?
It is not.
Plane. Okay.
Huh.
Can we use the tree as a, like, can we somehow tap into the tree to get to the other one through druid magic?
Yes. We could send you. It would be dangerous. And not without discomfort.
It's risks. Okay.
The thing about the positive plane is that it is full of life. When one is on the positive plane, one is constantly healed of all wounds, and it will only take a very short amount of time before you are healing things you do not have. It is... Things will grow inside you that should not grow, and you will die very quickly.
Okay. So, instant cancer death.
Indeed. We can protect you with a spell that would at least provide protection from that. However,
Not first.
you would not necessarily be able to breathe in every part of the plane. The energy will keep you from dying, but you will be in pain. Theoretically, you can find areas, pockets of air, they do exist. If you are in certain areas of the tree, it's almost certain to have air. Since it is a tree, it gives off air. It is dangerous.
Aside from all the help, are there things that you would recommend that we bring with us that would aid us in our journey in the positive plane?
Be prepared for a fight. If something is there corrupting the tree, you will need to persuade it to do otherwise.
And our weapons are apt to deal damage in the positive plane. I mean, it sounds like based on what you just said, even if we were to deal damage in the positive plane, they would get instantaneously healed.
Well, you have magical weapons. That will help. You will just have to outpace the healing. Or find other ways. It is, after all, very difficult to die from to recover from decapitation.
That sounds more accurate. Do you have a feeling, an insight, any sort of insider information on who or what it is we're dealing with here?
I suspect it has to do with the nature of what is happening. What has happened to your tree? What is it doing?
Dying.
It's eroding.
Wow.
I mean, the leaves are turning to mush, to goo.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's rotting, but in a very odd fashion.
but only the leaves, and the leaves are becoming goo. And what is happening to the other life? Life that is being given life.
Being taken.
It is
Well,
being...
it's also being transformed into this goo.
We suspect that may not be a coincidence.
So you don't actually know, but you just think it's related?
That sounds like something like a negative nature.
Not necessarily negative nature. Negative would be death.
Yeah.
This is a form of life, even if it is an aberration. And we have certainly made inquiries. We have done what we can to find what we can. We have found what we can. There are other powers preventing further inquiry. We do not know who or why.
Fair enough. Only reason I was curious, I mean, I'm all for adventure. Not necessarily a fan of pain. I was thinking...
Are you sure?
Depends how much of that tree booze I've had. That being said, I'm wondering if there's a possibility that we could perhaps trick whatever it is. This is the thing. I don't know if we're up against an entire army or if it's a particular being, but perhaps we could trick or bring back the thing we're dealing with or things we're dealing with into this plane and not necessarily have to worry about the healing and or the whole not breathing constant pain thing.
We are open to your ideas. However, that may prove difficult since we do not know who it is or where they are exactly.
Well, I guess the big question is what these things or the what they're looking to achieve. We have no idea what this is going to accomplish. Or is it a side effect of something that they're already doing?
Indeed. At that point, all of you will hear simultaneously in your minds the same message. And it will be like this. Attention all knights and allies of Neverwinter. We are approaching a crisis moment at this time. If you know of anyone who is pregnant with child, please send them immediately to the nearest temples for healing. This is an emergency. Do not disregard this. It is crucial to the survival of the realm that this happen. And then it will start repeating 2 or 3 times, just to make sure that it's heard.
Haven't we heard this voice before?
No, I don't think you have.
No.
That guy sort of sounded like someone
This is
I
not a
talked
test.
to before I was trying to visit Lord Neverember, but I didn't get to.
Okay, look, it's me every time, so I only have so many voices I can do.
I was gonna say Nima actually just hears Q's voice and is that all the time? Like, in real life?
No, but I'm doing this like in character, as in like I might know. Okay, I don't know. Cool. Okay, so that pretty much bumped the urgency of this mission up a notch, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Anyone have any qualms about going now?
I will take the opportunity to remind you all that you did leave one person back in Thundertree who is still pregnant.
They would have also gotten the message though, right?
And
Who-
anyone
Or
in the
would they?
tree.
Who there would have gotten it?
Maybe fingers, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not. Neverember hates him. And hates the town. Hates the tree village.
Can we send Tim?
You could send him. If Pryor was here, he could do a telepathic sending.
Prior. Where's the prior?
How far does mine go?
What is it? Is it the spell sending? Is that the name of it?
No, I don't think so. Can I do smoke signals?
In front of druids?
Yeah.
It was 10 days travel. It's pretty far away. And did we make sure Fingers knows smoke signals?
Can I use my dimensional door and just like run there really fast?
Dimensional door, I think, has a much more limited range than that.
Well,
500.
It's 500 feet, but I mean, just like keep casting it over and over again.
Yeah, but
Don't you have like
Just-
3 casts?
yeah, it's the thing. It takes a spell slot, so
I'll rest. I'll rest quite often.
The trip ends up taking him 4 days.
yeah,
Still less, I guess.
it's 500 feet.
Yeah.
I think you'd actually go faster on foot.
Yeah. We could send Shakira.
She could fly. Yeah. Get that.
I
a lot
mean,
faster.
I don't. Shakira, you don't. It doesn't sound like you want to go with us to the other plane, do you?
Huh? What? Well, I'm not thrilled about it. I mean, if you need me.
I mean, look at how cool the other druids would think you are.
Yeah, it would score you mad druid points. Nudge, nudge. I don't even know if that's a thing. Don't quote me on that.
This totally has to be a thing, Cregantius. See the way she blushed as soon as they came out of the woods?
So, Alafa, you do have a sending spell in your spell.
That's what I'm
book.
looking for right now.
It's just not prepared. So you'd have to do
Would
it.
it still be faster?
It'd take like what, an
Going back?
hour?
It's a long rest, so you'd have to rest for 8 hours, but that's certainly a lot shorter than 10 days.
I do have something.
Okay. Well,
So
we
I
can
think
do that.
That can send to anybody you know, I believe. So you could send that to Fingers. Hang on. What's happening? Sending. Yeah, you didn't put much information in there.
Yeah, I didn't put the information.
Send
The
a short
PHP is on there
message.
though.
You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with whom you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender, if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. But there is a chance of failure if the target is on a different plane.
Well, as long as nothing happens to Fingers, I think we're good.
What, you're gonna do this? You're gonna do a sending after a rest? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, it's better than 10-day journey back there.
Alright, so that will mean that you guys do have to, rest for a while before you can send that message.
How does resting work since I don't have to sleep to rest?
You still do have to rest.
I rest with...
For spells, you have to rest. So, let's see. How does that work? Wait, do you have to prepare as a warlock?
I haven't had to prepare anything ever before. So if I did, this would be the first time.
Oh, well, then maybe that's not an issue. I keep losing you, Nima.
Oh yeah. I tried to connect to my phone so that I can go get tea, but apparently it disconnects me from my PC, so that didn't work. That's fine. So what did I miss? Something about Wolf about to send the signal.
Yeah, I might be overthinking it. I might be thinking of like, priest and
Yeah, no,
wizard.
we're not listed under there. I just pulled up one of the forums for 5e.
Listed under where?
The part where it's talking about being prepared or
Mm.
having to prepare for stuff.
So there you go. Nope, I guess you don't have to.
201.
You just have to spend the spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, that saves 8 hours.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what message are you going to send to Fingers exactly? You got 25 words.
Everything's all good here. Keep doing what you're doing.
Pregnant ladies.
You're not going to mention the...
As I get dirty looks, I decide to switch my words and let them know what's going on.
Ass. Okay. So, alright, that's done. Now what are you guys going to do? The question still is there.
Go to the positive plane!
We've got one for suicidal cancer mission. Who else?
Well, you ain't getting there with a good attitude. That's not how that magic
Hey,
works.
it's called the positive plane for a reason.
I know, you don't just get a good outlook and then suddenly you're there.
So to get there, we would need the druid's help.
Yes.
I look at the party.
You look at the party or the druids?
The party. I'm asking them. I'm not talking to the druids.
I know absolutely nothing about this plain magic stuff. I personally, I don't know these guys, but this whole situation is pretty big. It kind of affects the entire area, like all the land. So I think we should take help where we can get it.
From what he was saying, it sounded like it would affect the entire planet, if not others besides yours.
Excuse me. Question.
Yes.
Why can't you guys go to the plane? And or come with us?
We will have to create the gate for you to get there, which will unfortunately leave us a bit short of breath.
Okay, and how do we get back?
The gate will still be there. We will also have to remain and guard it.
Okay.
That works for me. I'm fine with it.
I want to ask, why are they willing to do this for us?
It is our land as well. Why would we not? Frankly, we were considering reaching out to some of our other groups that we know of for assistance in the matter when we heard that you were arriving with questions about it anyway. And your reputation precedes you. You are capable.
Alright, let's go. I mean, how long will it take for you guys to have the gate prepared?
It will take about an hour.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Or pieces, as the case may be.
okay,
Yeah.
guys, come over here for a sec. Let's talk.
Okay.
And pull the group over and lower my voice. This doesn't. Does this? It's probably not. This doesn't feel like a trap to you guys, right? Like, oh yeah, we'll just go through this gate. We got it held open, no problem. And then,
Yeah, I
More party.
don't feel too safe with this, but do we really have a choice right now?
Not really.
Ooh, but if you guys are really feeling like very, very skeptical, doesn't Olafa have a thing where he can leave something behind and then teleport to it or something like that?
well, that's good for him. And not that I don't trust him with my life, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? What if, like, I get it. It's a gate to another plane. It's supposedly a big deal. Alafa can cast one with his eyes closed, apparently, or something. I don't know. He was just jumping through some weird door 10 minutes ago. So, what if? Do you really think they need all 13 of them to cast at one stupid gate to one stupid plane? Like, maybe we could convince them. Like that guy, the short dude with the beard. I mean, he doesn't even speak. We could probably bring him.
You gesture behind you and look over your shoulder, and he's not there.
Well,
Okay.
you guys know what he looks like, anyways.
And he's right there under your arms, going, "Ooh."
Oh, hi.
He's been there like the past minute.
I
so
jumped.
funny.
I actually jumped back. I'm like, whoa. When did? Oh.
So as I was saying, this is weird. Anyways, what are the odds? Like, you seem like a fun dude. You'd like to come hang out with us, adventure, little action. It'd be good. And then that gives us a little bit of assurance that the door's not gonna close while we're in there.
Yeah, and we'll have 2 druids with us. Okay, druid and a half.
Stay here, smash.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and say the same thing that Polna's saying and convince him or persuade him to join us on this party, to join us on this adventure. And can I roll persuasion on this?
I mean, I think we should just refuse to go unless he comes with us.
Do I have a choice? Can I roll this? Do I have a chance on persuading him like this?
Don't you like succeed on persuading everything now?
Aren't you like the devil? You can just ask some people to do anything you want.
Yeah, pretty much. I can just manipulate everybody.
Which is
Just
why
do
you're
it.
asking. You're asking.
Just do it.
Like if I'm going to basically stop you.
Just roll. I refuse to go unless Pickle comes with us. This is ridiculous.
Oh, we don't know
We're
he's
gonna go
Pickle
through.
yet.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, roll.
The weird druid dude.
It's asking me what roll type. Just normal roll, right? Not advantage or disadvantage?
Yeah. Oh, you must have set that to... So 21.
I mean, Alaf, I'll be honest with you. You don't even need to convince him. We just need to convince the other group, like the rest of them, that's a good idea. Let's play. Honestly, from our perspective, we don't know any of these guys.
You know what?
At all.
You have pled your case. What do you say, Alafa? What do you say to him?
I am going to tell him that none of us are actually going to go, and we can easily go find something else to do and let this land, his land, continuously be destroyed by whatever's plaguing it, unless he comes with us to help.
Okay. He nods. He's understanding. And swings his club at the back of your head. Gives it a good whack too. It's not like this is gonna be. Hang on. It's subdual damage. He's not looking to hurt you.
It doesn't even matter though.
Why?
Because I have armor on right now, which causes cold damage to him for attacking me. There's nothing I can do about stopping that. That has a mind of its own.
Fair enough. The damage will go up the club, and will travel. It'll start to go up his arm, and he'll just kind of look at it like, and you can see the frost kind of rhyming down his. And it's not his natural arm. It's completely made of moving, living wood. Yeah, and it starts to get about here, and then just stops and starts receding. You can see there's kind of a glowing light coming from his arm as it does. There's a little bit of Groot moment there, the glowing between the sinews of the wood, and he kind of nods in satisfaction, like that you've just passed some kind of small test, even.
Okay. So he wants us to go, and it looks like he says, if we stay here, he'll hurt us? It says stay here, smash.
That was more just
Okay.
That was more just smacking him upside the head for being so impertinent.
Okay. So I was not interpreting that correctly.
No, he still seems to be in a good mood, but he's also like, he kind of put on his elder face there for a moment.
Gargantuous goes back to drawing in the dirt with his stick.
I would say that approach is probably not one that's going to work. Even with a ridiculous roll, you're going to get some penalties for trying to play that approach.
Is there like a leader of the group? Based on...
How are you determining this? Are you asking somebody? You can roll insight.
Yeah, right. Based on how they handled themselves.
Yeah, roll insight.
As a organization, yeah.
That's pretty good. You're standing next to him. They've all seemed to defer to him every step of the way. That may be one of the reasons why he's reticent to go, because if he's the leader, he's the most powerful. Which means that he's probably going to be most responsible for not only the creation of the gate, but also for defending it. Like, he's actually probably the least likely to come with you guys, just for that reason alone.
Okay. Listen, let me level.
You might be able to get, one or two of the others at most, but
let me level with you. Here's why we need you. It seems like the rest of these guys.
He runs over to another part of the forest, like an edge of it, and he just kind of rips a small stump out of the ground, carries it back over to you, plops it into the ground, and then stands up on it so he's level with you.
I like this guy.
I can respect that. That's good. I shake my head momentarily and come back to the conversation. Let me level with you. Here's where we're at. If the rest of the group looks up to you, you come with us. That's a guarantee for us that the rest of the group here isn't going to pull anything fishy. At the same time, we could always use an extra hand. We could always use the extra help. It's going to do nothing but guarantee or, help to assure our success as a group. And end of the day, then this just gets underway. We're confident that nothing, the door isn't going to close behind us. There's no tricks involved. If you send one of these other people, not to say that any of us, if we had any, underlings in the group, that we would just send them to slaughter and not care to achieve our goals. I'm not saying you would do that, but just if you came with us, that would sort of guarantee our return.
He seems genuinely saddened. Like, not upset or angry at all, but like almost about to cry.
I'm gonna look over at Paulna and be like, Paulna, that was a little rough, man.
Compared to what, you?
Yep.
I don't think that's possible.
He's just gonna hop down from his stump, sullenly pull it up from the ground again, trudge back over to where it was, plop it back, and it's going like fully into the ground every time he does it too. Like, it's not just like resting, like the roots on the ground. No, it's actually going back into exactly how it was before. And you're just gonna kind of pout, go over back to the orc, and just kind of rest his head on the orc's hip. Just place his forehead there. The orc's just gonna be like, he's got this look in his face like, I never thought I would have to deal with this shit.
What have you done, Balna?
Oh no.
Ranged hug attack. I think he's upset that you would think he would do such a thing to you.
Yeah, I get that. And that's okay. He can be upset. I still have no idea who he is. I mean, for all I know, my parents were killed by their closest friends at work. I have no idea.
You have seen much, then. Much darkness. It touches people. It affects them. I know of this.
You should have seen him last week.
Could I bring that up again?
I will send one of my group with you. My student. Will this suffice?
I mean, I guess.
So I walk
you are
over
in the position here. Accept it or do not.
So I walk over to the orc and I extend my hand, just so we can handshake and so I can say we got a deal. But I'm not gonna say we got a deal until he shakes my hand. Oh, like a.
He will look like he's going to, but will stop short. I understand your position, but it is not you who apparently must decide. It's a Gargantuan.
Yeah,
All right.
I was just gonna say.
Go ahead.
I'll
Paulna.
just
Go ahead, Paulna.
pat Pickle in the back.
Okay, guys, why don't we? Can we talk about this without the bearded dude under our arm? Can we just like? And we off
do
a little
do we
bit.
really need Palna? Can you just shove him through your door? It'll be all right. You can open it back up when we get to.
I mean, if you guys want to go without me, that's cool. You don't need to take the other druid or anything. Because I'm fine with that. If you guys are comfortable just going on your own, I just want to make sure we're okay with this.
Hey, I'm fine with it. You're the one that's raising the fuss.
I don't know what Gargantuan is doing.
Oh, I'm patting a green bearded guy on the back. I'm not next to you.
All right,
guys.
pulls you over.
He's patting. He's patting.
You
the little
mage.
dwarf.
You mage handed me over to the group.
Yes.
I feel like a pull at my collar, like. All right. Um. Well, I don't think they're bad people. I think we can trust them.
Alava?
I'm with you, Paul. Now, whatever you want to do, buddy. I just want to see how much wetter your boots can get.
The big dude we're bringing with us, he's not like a water elemental or something, is he? I don't know how any of this works.
Are you asking somebody? Like, how? What are you?
Alava.
Can I roll to find out?
Which dude or... Well, no, he's not offering to come himself. He's offering to send his student. You don't know who that is. You would presume that if he has a student that he's not here. This appears to be the Senior Enclave only.
I'm going to ask what abilities his student can offer us.
He is a student of mine, and therefore learned in the druidic arts. He brings his own strength as well.
Ooh.
I mean, I guess I'm okay with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kirkitsy's like, yay, we're going on a field trip!
Yeah. And then I go over to the green bearded dwarf and I'm like, you hear that? We're going! And then
He takes
I
your
give him a
hands
little-
and starts like dancing in a circle.
Yeah, we're doing like a little.
Now I
The orc-
facepalm.
Like Palna and the orc both facepalm like simultaneously. There is a moment of shared experience, Palna, where the two of you understand now. You have that mutual understanding. That will never die. Heat death of the universe, man, that's remaining between you two. That moment.
I felt it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sure glad I didn't do what Alpha whispered me. Would have been a different moment.
So, what are you guys going to do then? You're going. Well, he can Sundor his student. And that will take, at least a few hours, if not longer.
Okay, let's set up camp then.
Is there any other preparations that you guys would like to do? No?
Nothing for me.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
want to
don't
prepare
think I have
all of
any.
my spells so they can be insta-casted.
I don't know. I think you have a lot of spells there. It
All of
might
them?
take a while.
I do have a lot of spells.
You might want to pick like 3.
Hey, Palma, did we, are all of your scrolls, like, ready and usable?
I'm a terrible person.
Let's bring that up real quick.
So, Palna, we do have... We could theoretically do that. It would take a few minutes. I can see if we can find a way to do that. In the meantime, Palna, I do have some information for you about your dagger. Is that something that you wish to go over now with everybody listening and present, or is that something you would rather...
Let me ask you this, because I was just going to say I left the scrolls back home, because I already left the bag of holding and all the other crap back home. So
Yeah.
if the dagger isn't super pertinent to the story,
It's not
even
pertinent
if
to
it
the
does
story,
something cool, then
but
don't worry about it.
It's not pertinent to the story, but it could be valuable in the fight. I'm not going to
Alright.
say it's a requirement. Like, you're not going to die just because you don't have it. That's not going to happen. But
If you get a moment, maybe just whisper me on Discord one or two things.
okay,
But other than that, don't,
Okay. I don't have hard and fast stats written out yet, but I do have concepts that we can work with as we need to. So.
Okay.
All right. So after a few hours, you will see somebody else coming through the trees. I mean, the orc basically, you think he might have done some kind of magical message, or well, no, I will say that the orc actually did this. He just extended one finger out into the air, and a little sparrow landed on his finger, and he just kind of whispered to it, and then sent it off. This little tiny sparrow, like landing on this huge orc hand. So, yeah, a few hours later, we'll say that a great eagle will actually come into the clearing and land on the ground. And you can already tell that there's something kind of odd about this eagle. Like, it's a little bit more raptor-like than even an eagle would be. Like, any features that it would have as a bird of prey are actually accentuated. Like, if it could be more raptor-like, it is. And then it will slowly kind of shape and shift and change until before you stands a dragonborn, dressed in druidic garb, similar to his masters. He looks at the orc and bows low in supplication. The orc lifts his hand and basically explains to him the situation, and says that he will be going with the party to assist them on their deeds. And he pretty much accepts all of this. He seems quite dutiful. Like, he doesn't question it. He doesn't seem to get emotional about it. It's just, this is what he's gonna do. So he is with it. And he will walk over to the group. And I don't have a name for this guy, so I'm gonna ask the chat. Ronaldo it is. Alright, you were asking about alchemical recipes. So, they don't... I mean, a lot of what druids do is magical. You know, they have magic spells to do a lot of the things we're talking about. But in terms of, like, you know, just herbal concoctions and such, yeah, they would have a lot of knowledge about nature and how things interact. But, I mean... Look at me, man. I don't have, like, a list of all of the alchemical recipes, like, herbal recipes that these guys know. If you want to ask, like, hey, do they have a recipe for, like, a healing salve or something like that? You know, if you have specific ideas, by all means, let me know. We'll roll some nature checks. I'm starting to sound like Christopher Walken. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Neither does Christopher Walken. Yeah, medical stuff would be good.
What are you thinking, Alafa?
A healing, an intoxicant.
Intoxicants.
And a paralysis.
Oh, I know what I want.
Anti-paralysis?
Paralysis.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like buddies with Pickle, I'm guessing, or we. Okay, I don't
More or
really.
less.
I don't know that he's Pickle, but I whisper over to him. Do you have anything that'll make oozes like solid so I can slash at them?
Could I make a thickening agent that would do that?
That's what I'm asking Pickle. Well, you know.
But in pickle speak.
Yeah, in Pickle speak. Make solid ooze. Make oozes solid.
Well, let's see what they've got. So let's do this one at a time. Everybody roll a d4.
Sure, I had to be the oddball.
Gargantuous,
Wow.
you use the button.
I can't highlight my character for the button.
You don't have to.
Don't have to.
I don't have my
Click the
my
cog
buttons.
wheel.
Cogwheel.
Cogwheel.
And then everybody in chat rolled a
Oh,
1 on their
Wait,
D4s.
no, it's not here.
That's hilarious.
Click the checkbox that says show macro quick bar. And then make
Show
sure there's
macro.
a checkbox next to all the the D4, the end of turn, the hit location.
All right, let me get nature checks. No, actually, these are the druids that should be.
Oh, my
these.
D4 is
So never
gone.
mind. Let me roll them.
It got deleted. Gotta remake
Actually,
it.
you know what? We're gonna do this. Where did I?
Just tell me what to roll, Q.
Nope.
I'm ready.
I'm rolling it. I'm pulling out the real dice for this.
Uh-oh. Careful,
It's a
headphone
mighty big
users.
sack you got
They
there.
might be loud.
Let's not. Why would it be loud?
His bag of many dice. Come on, guys.
It's a bag of holding.
It's don't speak ill about my sack, okay? It is potent.
Is it girthy?
It has a lot. It's a lot of weight. It's full. Okay,
Should take care of that.
Where
so
the dr-
for healing, they have recipes for healing and for an intoxicant and for
I'm Gargantius.
talking to the Dragonborn, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. He will give a slight bow to each of you.
I'll bow back.
I am Reynardo. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice
The
to
pleasure
meet you
is
as well.
mine.
Well met.
Ah! It is interesting to see another one of my kind. I do not see fellow Dragonborn very often. And he'll walk over
Indeed.
to you, Strife. His scales are definitely giving. I'm not gonna make you roll anything. He's a silver.
Interesting.
What? What? Okay, Strife. Seriously? Tell
we
me what
have a
that's
pri-
about. Because he gets to roll insight and all that.
Okay, let's fill Prior in. We
No, let's
met
not.
the druid.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. No, this is from the elders in my clan that had exiled me. One of them had silver.
Ah. I love it when I forget stuff because when things come up like that, it just makes for unanticipated. Nothing. Is Prior able to hear us? Is he able to speak?
What's up?
There he is.
Hey, Briar.
There he is. Welcome.
Sorry about that, everyone. Stuff
Hey,
came up.
buddy.
It's okay, I was
Life
late too.
happens.
I
So
like the music. Tranquil. This is a good sign. I don't see an angel on the screen. Better sign. Life
Oh,
is
Briar,
good.
you
Well,
have no idea what
you-
you've done.
I'm guessing you would want a real angel on the screen, not a fake one, but...
Touche. Please continue. Sorry.
no, just kidding. Okay.
One-winged angel.
Okay, so essentially they have been speaking with the druids. I feel like I do have to give Prior at least some information here because we've revealed a lot of things that he's been trying to figure out for weeks now. Essentially, Thundertree is a tree that actually does have a connection with the quasi-elemental plane of lightning, which is the intersection between air and positive.
Positive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're muted again. I know he was thinking along those lines, but you didn't quite have it as far as I knew.
That was damn close.
You're
But yeah,
close.
cool.
That's
cool.
why I was like, oh, you're so close. Whenever we talked about it. The other trees also represent intersections with other quasi-elemental planes. And they are likewise being affected. So their supposition is that it is actually the main tree. This tree is actually not a tree. It's just a root. It is actually just a growth. It's not the main tree. And there is a main tree that is pretty much it's in the positive plane, but it's in a section of the positive plane that's close enough to other planes so it has earth to grow in. So the idea is that, well, you guys might just need to go there and figure out what's going on. Because if something's affecting all of them, then it's probably coming from the source. Also, Neverwinter has put out a bulletin. You guys all got a telepathic sending, basically saying that anybody who's pregnant needs to go report to a Temple of Healing immediately.
Okay, got it. The other trees, are the quasi-elemental planes all related to an element and positive, or is it
Yes.
element? Okay,
Well,
got it.
they also suggested there might be other planes that are touching the negative as well, and there might be another tree that touches those. Anything else I missed, guys? Quick, important points?
Nothing that we want to divulge. We just want to let him be
Stew.
surprised now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, I mean, right now we're getting like supplies because we're about to go. That's what's happening.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, they
I
can.
was just getting some alchemy stuff.
They can open a gate to send you guys, but they're gonna have to stay and guard the gate. Make sure nothing comes through. They got to keep it open so you guys can get back. And they are going to send, because Palna is a bully, they're going to send one of their students with you guys.
And Shakir is coming. I tried to get Pickle to come with us, but he's stubborn.
Well, he is a dwarf.
He'd rather stay and smash things that come through anyway.
Like stumps. Or with stumps.
No, he's looking forward to other...
I have a feeling he can
None of
just
the
like
above.
make a forest appear on people.
Not far from that. Not far from that. He is way above you guys' level, incidentally. He is way above you
I
guys'
get
level.
that sense.
Yeah. I mean, as dwarves go, he looks pretty old. Pretty old. But he's still on his feet. He's still quite spry, so...
Well, you can still rip stumps out of the ground.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So... So, yes, you have Ronaldo the Dragonborn will be coming with you.
Color?
Silver. Which makes Strythe salty. Which I didn't know would happen, and that makes me giggle.
Cool beans. All right. Thank you for catching me up.
Alright, anything else you guys need to do before you venture forth?
Would, at this point, I'm assuming no, but I finally feel like joining in on the conversation. Is Pickle still there?
Yeah,
Or
We
is
don't
he-
know. We don't know that's his name.
Paulina
We just-
almost made him cry. But yes.
Oh, no.
I
All
was
right.
trying to embody my inner prior, and rather than burn down a tree, I just pissed off a dwarf.
Nice.
Oh,
Well, no, you didn't piss him
shots
off.
fired!
He was just a little depressed. But then we danced afterwards. You know, like
You went tickled the pickle.
I didn't tickle.
Tickle the
No,
pickle!
we're good then. We're good. I'm not gonna. I'll just until we go through onto the next plane. I will wait.
Prior, quick question. They mentioned something about lots of pain. Do you have anything that kind of handles that?
Lots of pain.
The whole
maybe
not being able to breathe, but like they'll keep us alive thing. I don't know.
Wait. Where we're going, we won't be able to breathe.
Where we're going, we're
minor-
gonna get cancer.
Minor
Yeah,
detail.
it's
I mean, we'll
minor
figure
detail.
something out.
Basically, we won't die because it's the positive plane and like there's a bunch of healing going on. Like we won't die from like the cancer or anything, because the druids will give us a blessing. But it'll still hurt like hell when can't breathe.
What do I know about the positive plane?
The positive plane is like any other plane. It has areas where it is more pure than others. And there are areas of the positive plane which there are literally nothing but positive energy. There is no air. There is no anything. Nothing to stand on. It is literally just energy and nothing more. And most of the positive plane doesn't have any air either. It's only where it kind of intersects other planes or has other pockets where it might actually have things like that. The positive energy plane has fewer of those pockets than other planes. Like the plane of Earth or the plane of air. A plane of air might occasionally have a floating island in it. It's pretty rare, but it happens. Positive energy is, not so much, except where it touches other planes. So there may be. Essentially, they're like, we don't know. We can provide you with a spell. The druids are saying they can provide you guys with a positive plane protection spell that will prevent you guys from basically getting cancer to death within 60 seconds. But if there's no air, you should at least be getting enough positive energy to keep you from dying.
Awesome. So we'll just be suffocating the whole time and not able to
like
die.
that constant feeling of drowning? Yeah.
Cool, let's do it. I only wanted to go to the positive plane.
We're already going. I just one
I
of the
don't
things
have
I propose.
anything that numbs pain.
Wait.
Druids, herbs. Do y'all have stuff we could take to numb pain? Please?
Roll a d4.
Can't Strength give us air?
Not if there's not air there to begin with.
But I mean, like you can use you can draw from the plane of air to give us. No, it's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
Not how it works. Nope.
All right.
Unfortunately, any of the recipes that they know for that, they either don't have the ingredients or the ingredients aren't to be found anywhere nearby. Nice try, though.
Oh boy.
Well, the good thing is we can't die.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
All right. So,
usual people.
What was that for? Palna. Come on, man.
I wanted to see if I remembered to if I happened to smuggle along a flask of hard booze to numb my pain.
Palna, the intoxicant potion that everybody got, just drink that.
Yeah.
I promise you it'll do the trick.
Oh, the random status effect thing?
Yeah, it's well, the random status.
Very strong.
That's
beverage.
more of like combat, the way it applies, like in combat, like how it affect you guys or anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
it would
on
still
to
be an
that.
intoxicant.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that for when we actually need it. I'll be uncomfortable until I don't need to be, like in combat.
Uncomfortable.
Okay, very, very uncomfortable, but I'd rather that happen in combat than not in combat.
Okay. So everybody but Alafa. All right. Some best friend you are. All right. The druids all take hands, standing in a circle, and they start murmuring. It will grow in volume, their voices, and at the height of it, you will see a culmination of crackling energy in the center of them, and it will basically rip. You will see air just rip, space rip, and there will be a essentially oval type pull. It's kind of got jagged edges, but still has that shape. Just kind of open in the middle of the space. They'll keep chanting though. It doesn't seem like they're done. You'll see a series of vines and kind of thin trees, other kind of growth will start coming from either side of the ground. Will start growing literally as you guys watch, just kind of forming an arch around that portal. And once they meet, those two ends meet at the top, you'll see it kind of knot together, and the portal will suddenly become a stable, shimmering surface, and all of the druids will just visibly sag from the effort. But it seems as though it is done, and it is a blinding disc that you guys is in front of you. You kind of have to shield your eyes because it's like staring at the sun on a hot day otherwise.
Do I see a green bearded dwarf anywhere? Like,
Yeah,
you know, can I
there.
recognize? So before I walk
He has
through,
left.
I'm gonna aspect of the bear and give him a bear hug, and then I'm gonna walk through.
How long has it been since we had the conversation with him?
Since what?
Since we started having the conversation.
You did have to wait on the apprentice to show up, on Ronaldo to show up. That took, we'll say, 6 hours. You got there early in the day, so we'll say it's been... Oh, well, it took an hour for them to do their chanting, actually. I forgot about that. So, let's say it's been 8 hours.
Alright, so before I walk into the portal, spell, where are you? Oh, find the spell. There it is.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
All right.
I go first, or through the portal.
All right. Everybody going through?
Yep.
All right. Let's change over.
To infinity and beyond. Okay.
All right.
Oh, we need a token for Ronaldo.
That's true. We don't have one for him. All right. Change up the music.
Gosh, we're in Fuego Mundo.
You find yourselves standing on some sort of semi-hard surface. It's rough and barren. You're not entirely certain if it's rock or what, but it at least provides you enough of a surface to land on and drop your knees to, as all of you find yourselves short of breath. You can, however, breathe. It's just difficult. There is actually enough air here to not be constantly suffocating, but it's like it's similar to when you guys are up at the top at 10,000 feet, your Thundertree vantage point. It's similar to that, but just that much more difficult to breathe and deal with it. It's just the sheer altitude is kind of what it feels like, that thinness of air. With all of the light that's here, you would think that it's actually would be hot, but it's not. If anything, there is a slight chill. So it's a little bit disconcerting like that, actually. It's just not what you would expect. But as far as you can see, it's just this. Just an open, glaring, barely blue sky and a barren, brownish surface beneath.
You guys were talking. Where are we going?
We don't know.
I don't see a tree anywhere. If Thundertree was just the root and the main tree is in this plane, shouldn't it be visible from far away?
Maybe that far away. Who's with us? You said Ronaldo and Shakira?
Shakira.
Ronaldo is also a druid of sorts?
Yes.
Yeah.
A dragonborn druid.
Can either of y'all somehow sense if there's any plant life around, please? I'm assuming we're going to a tree.
Ronaldo will kneel and touch his hand to the surface, kind of close his eyes. Seems like he's kind of feeling out. Well, I believe we are standing on it.
Oh,
The plant life or the tree that we're looking for?
Both.
maybe the tree is
This is
Under-
a tree we are standing on.
underground?
Maybe it has a different form in a plane like this, so the tree is the top. We might be on the top of the tree. We might be on the plane like we have at our Thunder Tree. We don't know.
Yeah, might be on that platform.
You are thinking in terms of gravity and normal space. The tree may be growing upward, and we are just standing on its side.
Right.
Who knows?
Okay.
It is an alien thing.
Where do we start then?
Okay. Well, we're looking for perhaps some sign of disease.
Are you guys all doing perception?
Sure.
I kind of
Perceiving.
want to see if I'm standing on the side of the tree.
Yeah, to see if there's like maybe a noticeable geographic feature to go down or in or up or around. You know what I'm saying? Like something to stand.
And of course, Prior with the ridiculously high perception roll. I can always count on you for seeing shit. Wisdom-based caster. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna say, yeah, you were the only one who was close. It's not so much that you see Prior as much as feel that there's something in that direction.
Guys, I got the tinglies. Guys. That way.
Lead
trust
the
me.
way. I can't even. This place. I breathe. I have to
Alright,
tell myself
headache.
to do it.
All right, Prior disappears.
Did he just?
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
I follow in the
Ah.
general direction, looking for Prior.
Prior, you've just you are now standing in another spot. And you're like, what? You're there. I mean, you still see everything that's around you is the same, except you're not with your people.
So for him, we disappeared.
Yeah, yeah. Well, nah, I'm gonna say he can subtly see like there's differences in the ground. He's observant enough.
Damn.
Can anybody hear me?
You feel as though you're in one of those chambers. I don't know what they're called. It's a chamber that's literally filled with just sound dampening material and
sensory
slots.
deprivation.
Soundproof.
Sensory deprivation. Yeah, you feel like you're in that because you don't hear your own voice bouncing off of anything.
I asked my Dragon Ball if there's anything in the area, or if he can locate Prior.
Ah, thank you for reminding me. Your Dragon Ball suddenly starts wiggling. You notice it's actually not sudden. It's been doing this ever since you arrived. It's kind of vibrating a bit. And you're hearing constantly coming from it.
I don't believe that you breathe.
It doesn't sound like the sounds of somebody having trouble breathing. It sounds like the sound of Like, it's just not catching all of a conversation.
Like it's picking up just a very staticky signal.
Yeah, except without the static.
So like something's interfering with the connection that I have with it.
No, you still have your connection just fine.
This is a new thing.
Maybe it just
It's
functions
literally acting
on
like an
the
antenna.
other plane.
Wow, everyone talk at once. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No, nobody talk at all.
Yep.
So I will say something. Maybe it's something new that's happening. I don't think your Dragon Ball's ever tried to pick up conversation before. It's like Paulna was saying. Maybe it is an antenna, and it's just trying to grab something from somewhere else.
Let's put it this way. You've changed locations, plainly speaking. If you're picking up on something now that you weren't picking up on before, what does that imply?
It's here on this plane.
Or that it's closer,
Or that the Dragon Ball came from here.
possibly. Could be it's amplified in this location.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna think really hard about a tree. I'm just imagining like a huge tree, and I'm closing my eyes and I'm concentrating.
All right, Gregarious disappears. I love how you guys are doing this without actually like telling the others what you're doing first. So this is fantastic.
I'm gonna look at Paulna and Strife and talk to them and try and decide or try and figure out where the other two went and be in deep thought about it.
I cast invisibility and disappear in front of Strife and Alafa.
Oh, that's the greatest.
I'm giving you inspiration for that, dude.
How
That's
far
amazing.
is Strife away from me right now?
5-10 feet.
Alright, I won't do that then.
Paul,
So-
if you're seriously doing that, then
No, I am. I'm just standing
Then-
here and I'm watching them right now.
go ahead and roll stealth, please. Because there's other. It's more than just like invisibility, right? It's also sight, sound.
I'm going to
Okay, they can probably still hear you breathing.
take
Oh,
a step
that was my roll.
back.
Oh. I was gonna say that's.
Yeah,
really
sorry,
low
I'm
for
just
you.
reading up on the spell.
So Q, real quick, while I'm by myself and I kind of look around, I'm just like back stepping real quick to see if maybe I walked through something. Like
Nope. Still just you.
a
So Paulna, Gargantius, and Prior disappeared, and I look over in Paulna's direction.
Ronaldo's
as he's
like,
trying to stifle a laugh.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
At that point, I'd laugh out loud.
can I get a little help from the possible universe and maybe do like some sort of just intelligence check to see if I can figure out what the hell's going on?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. So we're on we're on a magical plane.
Yeah.
Let's do Arcana.
Who's got the Dispel Illusion spell?
Let me just
I like how you guys are not trying to figure out like how to get to somewhere, but to find Palna.
All right.
No, we're not trying to find Palna.
Prior, you suddenly remember. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna DM you this. No, never mind. There's no point in that because you can communicate it easily. You now suddenly remember. Oh, right. That's right. When you're on these other planes, especially like the elemental planes and such, you can get anywhere just by thinking about it.
Okay, so I think back to the group. Like, take me to
Okay.
Alafa, the group.
Yep, he's back.
All right, guys, just think. Where the fuck is Gurgit?
Hold on, sorry, I'm going to cut you off for a second. So when I was thinking about both Gargantius and Prior, I couldn't go anywhere because I was thinking about both of them at the same time?
Well, and you were thinking about them, not about...
About how to get to them.
Yeah, but it was both. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was
Okay.
most of it, yeah. If you had picked one, yeah, you would have gone there.
All right, everyone, just listen. We're on a plane. Sometimes the way you travel on these things instead of walking is thinking. Gargantius is missing, so let's all think Gargantius. Let's find him, or Gargantius, and then let's tell him, and then we'll all think, I guess, tree or something. So, I think Gargantius.
All right, yeah. You show up right at Gargantius' side. I'm assuming the rest of you are doing so as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bamf, bamf, bamf. All right.
That's a huge fucking tree.
Yes! Gargantius, you are at the base of a huge fucking tree. In fact,
Two birds with one thought.
It is so big you can't actually see around it. But you are literally standing on earth of some kind. And it is just that. It is earth. There is no grass. There is no plant life at all. Except in a very small ring around this tree. The tree is so large that the roots that are kind of coming off of it, these gnarled roots, are actually forming small caverns underneath.
Okay. Do we notice anything that doesn't seem like it belongs here?
How would we know?
Well, doesn't look like a tree, but I guess.
It's a big tree. You don't see anything.
Basically, what we're looking for is maybe a massive pool of ooze, or I don't know, something like that.
Can we see any leaves on this tree? Or is that like too far up?
No, you do not see any leaves.
You can probably
You
just
have-
think it.
You have
there.
this creeping thought that if you could see them, that they'd be as big as cities
Leave.
individually. Okay. I'm gonna say, Alafa, are you doing both perception check and detect magic?
Oh, my rolls have been messed up. I've been trying to figure that out. They're not supposed to be normal. It's supposed to be 2d20. But no, I'm doing detect magic.
Okay. I believe, I'm trying to remember exactly how that spell interacts with planes like this. I'm not seeing anything in my book at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that you are almost instantly blinded and have to turn the spell off immediately. You're on the positive, man. It's all magic energy. All of it.
By any chance, does he get a glimpse of negative energy for a moment? Like a black spot?
The ground you're standing on is somewhat dimmer, but I'm only giving you that because you rolled so high in your perception check. Now, I will say, assuming that your perception check you were actually perceiving before you did the detect magic, that you think you do see some footprints going into one of these little caverns in the root systems.
Now, I mean, going off what Pryor said, we could think about going to wherever the footsteps lead, but that might put us right in the midst of, death. So, what do you say we just follow these steps?
We could go the old-fashioned way, I guess.
Gargantius is dying over here.
I mean, it
happens.
is kind of hard to breathe here.
Really? I think it's
It's
kind of nice.
dick.
Celestial heritage, remember? I like this type of thing. I think we should hoof it just in case there's something going on. Because why the frick are there footprints here? I mean, we don't know. These footprints could have been fresh, or they could be a millennia year old. We really don't know.
There's no
I'm
wind
assuming
here.
they're probably.
There's no wind here, so it's possible that they are quite old, if nothing stirred them.
And it's probably quite difficult to assess their nature, but I mean, if someone's
Oh! I almost forgot something. I need everybody to roll a d4. Everybody.
Oh man,
All
that
right.
could be good. Ones could be good. Who knows?
Yeah, all right.
Gargantius. Let's take a look at your character sheet.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay, what do you have on your person right now? All right, Pryor. You are you guys have just arrived. You're seeing this while Alafa's doing his scouting. You feel a shaking on your belt, like something at your side is just quivering. Pryor.
what is it? I look around, down. I look down. What is it? What's going on?
Your mace is shaking.
I grab it and I'm thinking it's Lathander's
As
mace.
soon as you
maybe.
touch it, in your head you hear, "This place is desecrated."
Who said that? Lafa, are you playing a trick on me?
Maybe.
You guys didn't hear the voice?
What
I
This
didn't
place
voice?
is
hear
desecrated. You guys didn't hear?
You sure okay? Are you okay?
Did you
Is mine-
drink that thing I gave you?
Did you say something?
We must cleanse it.
He's talking to his
We
mace.
must bring the
That's pointing
light.
at me.
I put the mace on my, and it's spot on my belt. Guys, and I make a Arcana to understand what's going on, I guess.
All right. While you're doing that,
No fucking clue!
Gargantius. Oh, dang it! Now I don't remember what it was.
You can just like say what it is. I'll leave you.
Oh, okay. Gargantius, you suddenly feel you're not certain. Well, no, hang on. Okay, I got it. Gargantius, you hear a whispering.
Okay.
Says, oh my god, seriously, is that them? Are they... Oh god, they're really standing over there, aren't they?
Who?
Don't freak out. No, it's alright. Play cool. Play cool. Don't...
Alright,
Don't say
alright. Cool. I stick my hands in my pockets. I'm like nodding left and right.
It's alright. Just don't worry about them. If you don't make eye contact, and they won't look at you. Yeah, you look around at the entire group, and as soon as your eyes like rest on Strife, you hear no, don't look.
Okay, I'll just look up, and I'm thinking that. Fuck, I shouldn't have thought that.
It's okay. What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do?
Can I telepathically speak, or?
No, you're hearing this. I'm gonna say, like, some of you guys are probably hearing, like, a mumbling coming from somewhere. You're not certain where.
And then I'm thinking, what do you mean? I didn't say it out loud, I just say, what do you mean? In my thoughts.
You get no response. Strife. You hear this mumbling, and you're kind of looking around. You're wondering what's going on. And all of a sudden, you hear a coming from your backpack.
What the hell? I reach in my backpack. Is someone living in here?
All right, everything in your backpack is now wet. It's just completely like your backpack is actually starting. Like now, you're holding it up and looking. It's actually dripping now because it's
Not where you keep the Dragon Ball, is it?
No.
And you hear this voice. Man, I'm not gonna be nobody's fucking water holder thing. Shit.
I reached through my bag trying to find something that's got water in it.
Well, I mean, you reach for your water skin, and you grab, you go to pick it up, and you're like, hey, and you hear this, hey, watch the finish, watch the, what am I made of? Leather? I don't know. Watch it. I ain't your tool.
Actually, you are.
I don't have to be. I'm my own person.
Can you walk?
Can I what?
Question.
Do you think I can walk? Yes.
Am I seeing all, like, they're not just imagining this, right? Like, I can see them all
You're hearing the
talking.
voices too, yeah.
And, yeah, okay.
Guys, something's
like-
desecrated, and I don't think my mace is talking about my belt. I think he's talking about the area. Guys,
Prior, you're the only one hearing the voice in your head.
oh, so mine's a voice in my head. Oh,
Yes,
mine's
yours is
not
the
my
voice in your head.
Guys, positive plane. I have no freaking clue what's going on, but
Ronaldo says, "Oh, wait, what is happening?"
Apparently, my water skin bag grew a consciousness. Became self-aware.
right. I don't have to hold water for nobody. I can do what I want. I can be president if I want. I can.
Fine, I'll hold my own water. I use my elemental mastery and pull all the water out of the bag.
There you go. Ronaldo says, that is a side effect, I think, of the positive plane. I mean, it is full of life. Sometimes things will take on life that did not have it before.
Okay, I'm playing it cool.
You realize, Gargantius, that it's actually your chest plate that's been speaking to you. Like the little dragon head, the little dragon head on the front, like the mouth is actually moving. But he seems to be like, he seems to be frightened of the Dragonborn in your company.
26 passive perception. I know I'm freaking out, but do I see any little bits of movement on his chest piece?
Yeah,
They don't-
if you're looking for it, you can see the little mouth moving. Yeah, and the eyes will like move too. Like it's kind of like one of those animatronic like door knocker sort of things, except it's the emblem on his chest.
They're cool, dude. They're cool.
I don't know, man. I mean, those dragons, man, they're dangerous.
I cast Thaumaturgy on the armor, on Gargantua's armor while it's mid-speaking, to give it 3 times a louder voice.
Okay, so you cast that right before he finishes that last sentence. He's like, them dragons, man, they're dangerous. Oh, shit!
Oh, dude, did you just say that out loud?
What?
What did you say about me?
Nothing!
Dude,
Run!
play
Run!
it cool.
Run away!
Play it cool.
No, man, they're gonna kill us! That's what they
Running
do!
means
They're
nothing in
vicious
this
animals. It's still, like, really loud. He still, like, can't...
It's a minute. He's like yelling for like a minute.
They're just animals! They don't even have brains. They're not people. They're just animals!
Calm down. Calm down. We have advantage against breath attacks. Oh,
What?
good. You do that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Ronaldo side effect. I think I know what's going on.
Yeah, your
But
armor was designed to protect against dragons. So now that it's developed intelligence, it's racist against dragons. Sorry.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And Stryth rolled chaotic neutral for the alignment on his. So he's like, fuck, I'm not gonna be a water skin. I can be whatever I want. I got my own place in this world. He just basically spat out all the water. It'll absolutely refuse to carry your water from now on.
Lava.
By the way, I gave it legs.
How did you give it legs?
They're legs
Little
of earth.
sticks he found on the ground, maybe?
Yeah.
They fall off. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna secure it? What's up, Pryor?
Olaf was walking away.
Yeah, he's
I'm
going
assuming
down
I
to the
would-
cavern. He's like, fuck these guys. I'm gonna go check.
I'm not going down to the cavern.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I had an idea what I wanted to do before I got close to the cavern. I'm walking away from the group because everybody's crazy.
Dude, I'm just gonna call you Torso. That's your name.
I thought my name was Dragon Guard.
No, that's still that's what you are, but your voice, like you are Torso.
Okay.
Olafa, I hand him before if I notice him walking away and he turns around to you, or are you doing something else?
I'll turn around.
Olafa, I hold out light Dawnbringer
And thanks for all the
to see if he holds
Thank you,
it.
Tickle.
He'll grab it.
I'll take it.
See if you could talk to it
All right,
telepathically.
Alafa, as soon as you touch the mace, that's going to be 3 radiant damage. You get shocked and repelled instantly,
Oh boy.
and you hear a voice in your head prior go, no.
He's my friend.
When that happens, can the mace be frozen?
Yeah, does
So I
it
can
take
shatter it?
25? cold damage?
It'll rhyme with frost, but it'll melt.
Okay. I'm like, Dawnbringer, because I'm assuming I'm talking out loud. I look like a crazy person. He's a friend. He's my best.
You haven't tried
friend.
talking to it mentally. I mean,
Can you try mentally talking to it? I'm just holding it out. Don't touch it.
well, you know prior that it only seems to happen when you're touching it.
Okay. All right, guys.
You hear the voice. He may be your best friend, but the darkness is deep in him, and I will not abide it.
I'm working on making him a good person. Just
Then
trust
you
me.
have a long way to go.
Fine. I put him on my belt, and I'm frustrated. And I'm like, God.
Got an attitude problem over there, Pryor?
I'm a little hyper tonight. Okay, I'm sorry.
Alafa, you've touched Dawnbringer before. It never had that effect before.
Yeah.
I apologize to Olafa. I'm like, anyways, guys, my mace apparently who can speak to me. I'm not really sure you can hear him. Is saying this place is desecrated. We need to fix it. It's positive. It's a gift from Lathander, so it's probably a good consciousness in this thing.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Can you ask your mace if you can still hit things with it, or does he mind?
I don't hit things anyways. We're
Torso,
fine.
Torso, you can protect me, right?
I'm not sure I like this name, man. It feels demeaning.
Do you want to go back to Dragon Guard?
I mean, that name's a lot cooler. You know?
All right. Well, Dragon
Guard sounds like, you know, some powerful...
I'm just thinking, do you have like a nickname? It's pretty long.
I don't know. I just came into existence, man.
What about DG? You good with DG?
Okay. Sure.
All right. So DG, can you protect me if we're in a tussle?
That's what I do.
All right, cool. Just making sure that now that you're alive, you know, we're still doing what you're meant to do.
Well, yeah, that would be pretty dumb. Otherwise, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You know, I was just imagining, like, you know, you, or, you know, maybe Pryor's mace, he hits something, the mace says, ow, you know, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, let's just go, everyone play it cool. No one else has talking equipment.
I mean, I don't know what the heck's going on. Bunch of weird stuff up in here.
Tim, who's been sitting on your
listen.
shoulders, is like, yes, that never happened ever.
That's great.
Follow the footsteps? Question?
Yeah. So listen, Gargantius Abdominus, you guys can come with.
Abdominus.
It's Latin for torso.
It is.
Sounds
Very
way
nice.
cooler.
It does. He's like, ooh, no, that's got a nice ring to it.
Would you like that one?
Whatevs.
Alright, Abdominus.
So, Firefly, so how about that tree?
Yeah. So how about that tree? I am trying to like usher us to like start moving forward here.
Right, sure you are. Look like you're talking to your armor.
No, I said let's go unless anyone has any. No. Okay. Anyways, I start walking towards the entrance of the
Alafa?
cavernous.
Talk about your clairvoyance. Tell me.
I am casting clairvoyance, and I'm going to be using somewhere a little bit deeper into the cave system that we're going to be heading into, and I'm going to be using hearing and not sight.
Okay. I probably should have had this happen earlier. F it, we'll do it now. I need you to roll a roll. Hang on a sec.
Roll a roll. I got it.
Roll a roll.
Give me.
I'm finding it. Roll me a D100. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. Roll D20. Okay, now roll a D100.
Interesting.
Alright, so what are you doing with your clairvoyance? What are you looking at exactly?
Not looking, hearing. Seeing if I can hear anything inside of the area that we're going to be going into.
Okay, so you got a 1 mile range. And it's... I mean, it's not... You can't hear everything within a mile, right? That's not how it works. You gotta pick a spot, right?
Yeah, just a little bit deeper into where we're going to make sure that we can walk in safely.
Okay. Alright, it's completely silent. And... What? And Alafa disappears.
Oh dear.
Not again.
All right, everyone, think Alafa.
Who wants to go after him?
He's my buddy. The moment he disappears, I'm like, Alpha!
Who's thinking Alafa?
Thinking Alpha.
I'll think that.
I'm thinking him.
I'll try and do the little Goku teleport thing.
I'm
All right.
leaving my water skin behind.
Nothing happens.
Okay. So everyone attempts to do this and fails, right? We gotta go after him.
Next time on D&D.
Yeah, we don't know where he is though. I mean, the only other thing we can do is push into the.
All right, Alafa comes back.
tree here.
Alafa, you found yourself. You were just standing in nothing but white for about 10 seconds, and then you came back.
So he was about here.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
Olafa, you get the feeling like something happened with your spell. That didn't work the way it should have.
Okay.
Like, your spell worked.
It just didn't work the way that it should have.
Yeah, you seem to have an extra effect that you didn't anticipate.
Shall we move on?
It felt like I was almost the ears of the spell. Like I became hearing.
No, you
No?
felt... Actually, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I could do that, boss.
Hawkeye.
Guidance if it's applicable to you.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you went to the astral for about 10 seconds. And I'm going to say with that high of a roll, you know what that was. That was a wild magic surge.
Okay.
I'm confused. Bunch of white stuff all
I'm
over.
gonna let the group know what happened.
So, chances of us casting a spell... Because through my travels, I've encountered such unfortunate individuals that seem to tap into the chaos of the magic, and things happen uncontrollably. Is that what we're looking at, potentially, Alafa?
I think so, yeah.
Oh
Does that mean that if we have a spell that draws from another plane that has a chance of bringing us to that plane?
I think it just means if we have potentially could... Whatever.
Do anything.
It's wild magic. Yeah.
Random
Okay.
effect.
Okay, no bear form. Got it.
Let's...
Good thing
Well,
mine did okay earlier.
It's more going to be things like magic spells that are going to do it.
Oh, okay. So bear form will not take me to the world of bears or whatever that.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
The plane of bears.
Plane of bears.
Where all they eat is bear claws.
You guys laugh.
Oh god.
Hey, guys, I
My
have
torso is Dominus is laughing at that joke.
I have one thought, guys. If we think we arrive to the location, what happens if we think about corruption or desecration? Do y'all want to try that and see if we arrive in the...
That sounds
The source?
dangerous. It's probably
That
gonna
sounds
teleport us.
like-
It's probably gonna bring us right in the middle of hell.
I imagine that teleporting us to like the middle of like a huge pool of slime that'll melt us instantly.
Yeah. Let's just follow these footprints and see where they go for now.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go, boys.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Plane of bears. Wow. Okay. That is a plane of bears.
God damn it.
Well done.
Firefly, that's amazing.
I gotta put this up here. There we go. There's your plane of bears. Right there. Alright.
Where?
There. There, wolf.
Where's there?
Okay. So, you guys are heading inside?
Yeah. Do we
All
want
right.
to do like an order? Like who's first, who's second?
Yep.
Like
Give me
how-
a marching order.
I'll go first.
I'm second.
All right.
I'll go third.
Let's do.
Magna, come back.
Oh, I died.
We lost
Yeah.
your
Your
cam.
your cam died.
Yeah.
That is probably also a reminder to like roll stealth or something.
Let's change things over.
Hello, darkness.
Hello, darkness, mine.
We were thinking the same thought. What happened to?
Oh, we're here now. Bottom left, or middle left.
I break out a torch.
Lightbringer does the torch effect.
Okay, fair
If
enough.
you zoom out, you should be able to see yourself. You are at the bottom.
All right, here we go. I'll wait for everyone to walk with me.
God damn, another path.
Cool. All right. All right. Which way do we go from here?
Where, guys? Where's Ronaldo and Shakira? Where are they?
Oh, I
We're
don't have
assuming
things
they're
for
here.
them.
Oh, okay.
Just assume they're here.
Yeah, I'll make.
By the way, lighting works a little wonky here, so we can actually see the paths on the left and right. Like, which are we able to like? Should we be able to see this part and this part?
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, I'm basically glossing. I didn't want to do the whole thing of like delineating all the paths. It would have taken forever with this cave.
Okay.
Real quick, let me make sure I have you guys. I pretty much have you all set at 30. I'm assuming you all have torches or have dark vision.
I do not.
Although
but
dark vision is actually low light vision.
They still need a source.
And there
of
is
some
no
sort.
light down here. I'm going to say that this cavern that you guys are walking in right now is actually not a... it's not like right out of the mouth. You guys have actually been journeying for about half an hour. And then you come to this, what seems to be like a more... You're seeing these crystals all around you as you're walking. There are crystals lining the walls and lining the floor. Ronaldo will actually say that this must be part of the plane of mineral. And indeed, it does feel like the ground beneath your feet is more stone or ore than dirt. But you do think you can see the roots kind of meandering in and out of the stone here. So it's clearly drawing its energy from having this, the earth around it, but also this appears to be its connection to the mineral plane as well, which is one of the trees that you guys have. I believe it was Crystal Tree was one of the trees.
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
So you believe that this is its connection as well. So yeah, there is no light down here whatsoever. It is completely dark. What light ranges do you guys have?
I probably can't see much.
Just with a torch, then? Everybody's
Yeah,
got
with
torches?
Dawnbringer doing the light effect.
Okay, and what's the range on all those? Torches are 30, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Dawnbringer is 40.
Dawnbringer's 40? Alright, so let me go ahead and change that for you.
And if it makes a difference, 5 feet of that is considered daylight. The rest of it's considered daylight from what the description said. So
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
So I think my vision should actually be out this much, right? 15
Well-
feet?
What, torch is 15 or 30?
I think it's 15. 15 is bright, and then 20 dim, and then okay, I see what it is.
The sum of my thing is 40.
Okay. But you're in the back, so it would be. Anyway, I'm just assuming I don't see that much. As probably the blindest person in the group, I'm just gonna wing it and say let's go this way.
All right.
All right, stop.
Okay.
Stop. 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 Stop.
That-
Stop. 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 Okay, you guys are purposely not stopping.
I did stop.
I was trying to get in third position.
I'm just maintaining marching order.
Yeah.
Back up 1.
Okay.
There we go. Pryor, are you really back there?
Damn it,
Or are you
Alpha.
actually?
No, I'm waiting for everyone to move so I can just stay in the back.
Okay. All right. Let's change it up a little bit.
Wait, actually, I can generate light. I forgot.
How do you generate light?
I have a weapon that does that.
All right. So as you guys are kind of making your way, feeling your way through these tunnels, I am going to need. Let me see. I think it's going to be perception checks from everybody.
Wrong order.
That is a hell of a check from Pryor.
Here's hoping that whatever we have to spot is behind me and not in front of me. Oh my gosh, Paulus sees everything.
Boots are dry up here.
All right.
We're in
They
the plane of opposite world.
did not actually do too well on their stealthing. So let's say I'm actually going to let you guys each back up 1 step. 1 more step.
Not me, or that
All of
would
you.
include me because
All
I'm
of
in
you.
the front. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see them now.
They come burrowing out of the ground as if the ground was nothing. They're literally just moving through it like it was water. And they are probably the strangest creatures you've ever seen. They don't even resemble humanoid in any way, shape, or form. They have kind of spherical, sort of not really spherical bodies, just kind of torsos with arms kind of coming up out of the top. They have 3 arms, and the mouth is literally on the top of the body with 1 eye beneath.
Birdie. I mean, that's pretty weird, and I just saw Strice's water bottle talk to him, so.
Yeah. This is completely otherworldly. You've never seen anything like this, even remotely. But they did not manage to surprise you guys at all. I'm going to say that you spotted them. Pretty much everybody except Gargantius.
Do I get a reactionary
And-
punch as they come out of the ground right next to me? Or is that up a level?
You will not be surprised. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, I never did take that out. Crap. I wish it would replace rolls.
You can just put me at the bottom with a 16. Or, I guess, never mind, that doesn't work anymore.
Alright, hang on. I should have cleared this out first. So, Gargantius, you had...
16.
16. There we go. And then Strife had a 14. And Alafa had a natural 1. Oh, Alafa. And then Pryor had a 14. 19. It's Geodude! Geodude.
Actually, Geodude had no legs.
Well, that's true. Alright, Palma, you actually have first action. But keep in mind, you do have a torch in one hand. So keep that in mind with your actions. Or if you don't have a torch, then I need to know if you're relying on the light from other people.
How's my dark vision work with that?
That's not really... I guess you would still have some dark vision, but it won't help
Dark
much.
vision 60 feet? Okay.
So I guess you could see wider than normal people could. Because it has the light. That's actually tricky. Yeah, that would be how it would work.
I don't have a torch, though.
Okay.
Well, I'm lighting it up, like, with
I
just
mean, it's
Dawnbringer.
pretty bright, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have first action. Cool. I guess I'll try standard weapon to begin with. So I'm going to aim for... let me go for this one, just at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw Songbird and fire an arrow directly. I'm aiming for the eye, specifically. It's one little knobbly eye looking at me.
Tell me... Okay, so you are doing a called shot, then?
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be a -10.
Alright.
Alright, well, that's a 6.
Yeah.
Although the eye does not have the armor that the other areas do, that still would only be a 6, so I'm afraid that's going to whiz over its head, as it were.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and stealth, I guess.
Okay. Very nice. And real quick, let me just go ahead and roll to see if they see you. Alright. They all seem to completely disregard you at this point. Alright. Where did turn order go? Gargantius.
I think I'm not supposed to go because I was one of the ones who didn't perceive them first, or something like that, right?
No, you can go. You can go.
I can go.
Yeah.
This length is like a ledge or something. Are they on the same level as me?
Slightly above. It is slightly above. I'm gonna say that it's about 4 feet above.
Okay.
Do you need a boost?
Well, no, I could acro I can jump up there if I need to. I'm just like gauging what's going on here. I'm gonna acrobat jump up there, and then I'm gonna attack times with. Oh, what? I need an emote? Okay.
Wait, what?
It says input value, emote text. Take this!
Yeah! Take this. Wow, okay. So,
one more, right?
Which
Boom.
one? Which one?
No, you're only...
You have not moved yourself at all.
This one. Because I have to jump up there, right?
That is a larger That's large. Yeah, but you did really good acrobatics. That's fine. You only get 2 attacks, buddy.
Oh, 2. Sorry. Yeah, I'm too used to being alone. Okay, got it.
So position
Oh
yourself.
yeah. I don't think I get a bonus action when I do that acrobatics. That's why I didn't do char.
Okay, give me your turn one more time. Come on.
I jump up there and I slash at them 2 times. I don't
Okay,
get a bonus
that's
action.
not. You can't stand on that. That's the ledge. You've got to stand.
That's the ledge?
You got to
Oh.
stand here.
So that would be
or here.
Oh, this area then?
Or above him. One of those two.
Here. Oh, that's a spot? Okay,
Yeah.
good. I was assuming the interior right here was a spot that I was standing on.
Pryor, remind me, how does I can't think of the word.
Bonus action?
No, interception.
Attacks of opportunity?
Yes. How does it work?
Do they
in
have
5e?
a feature that allows them to, when a creature enters their space?
No, what is the normal rule?
And 5e, it's only when leaving a space.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. All right.
Unless if they have that feature like Polearm Mastery or something that allows
It'd be like
Right, okay.
move if I was next to him and then I did it, then you could attack me.
Okay. So you did how many attacks then? Getting up there.
2. Both of them is 17. It's kind of sad because that 20 would have done something cool.
All right, and it is a magical weapon.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 34 damage, and you hear it go. Oh! It almost sounds like language.
Odd.
All right, it is their turn. The one you just struck is going to speak, and then start swiping at you with its arms. Let's see. Let's attack. What's your AC, Gerg? I don't think it's that good, is it? No, yours is 18.
18.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a hit. That's an exact hit. That's a miss. And finally, it will actually bite at you.
Wait, when it missed, I'm gonna riposte.
Okay? How does that work? Misses you with melee attack. You can use your reaction and expend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. You still have to hit. You still have to roll the attack.
I know, I just included the D whatever inside the text.
Do your attack then.
Dang, I have to do an emote each time? Ha,
That's
you
a
missed.
setting. That's
Yeah,
a
so
setting.
that's setting
You don't have
off. You
to.
did it in your gear.
Okay. Another 17 damage.
No,
Well,
I
18
can't-
damage. 18 damage.
Cool. No, but I'm hitting the button. I'm not hitting the little cogwheel.
Okay, no, the cog is a setting. You set some point to ask you every time to do something.
Oh, is it at the top? I'll deal with it later.
Alright, and that's a hit. So, you got hit twice by the claws. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 6. Okay, that's relatively minimal damage. That's 11 damage from the claws. And then the bite is going to be a bit more wicked. And that is 10 damage. So total 21 damage to you, sir, from 3 different attacks.
Okay, I'm at 80. That's pretty much 2 damage aside from the extra health I had from prior.
Okay.
But don't remove it because it's,
That was
I
just
put
one
it
of
in
them.
Okay.
Prior, you're going to be attacked by the other one. Let's see. Yeah, but you are the big shiny. Miss. Miss. Claw, claw, claw. Bite. Okay, it almost squeals in frustration as its claws just literally bounce off of your arm. Let's get... this guy's going to actually hop down and swipe at Alafa. Let's see, your AC is decent. 16 AC, Alafa?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a miss. Didn't hit you on the coming down, actually, which is good, because with the added motion, it would have done more damage. It would have hurt you more. Missed on that. That is a hit. So he hits with one of the claws. Finally, he's like, rake, and he misses both of those, and an uppercut with a claw catches you in the chin. Actually, no, sorry. We haven't been doing hit location. On the arm.
I should have.
On the
Should
arm.
I retrace those?
No, let's just start from here going forward, because that's way too
Okay.
much to go back and do. So you just get a little bit of lacing on the arm.
And
with
as
the
he hits me,
claws.
he takes 27 damage.
Yow! Roar! That's what he says. Okay. So now he's really reconsidering that bite he was about to do. Especially
damage did I
because
take?
that'd be like shock to the face. How does that work? No, he wouldn't care. Gargantius. Okay.
I know. I'm just wondering.
Now he's like really wary.
How much damage did I take from the attack?
He didn't roll damage against
I
you.
haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh, okay.
It's not much. Let's see. +3. 5 damage. Not exactly tit for tat.
No.
And that's why he's like... right now. Let's roll an Arcana check for him, actually. That is a very middling check. What level is that spell?
It's always 5th level for him. He's a warlock.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's 5th level spell.
But that's what it is naturally. It's naturally a 5th level spell, not talking spell slot.
1st level spell.
That's what I meant. Okay, so if it's a 1st level spell, then that's a relatively minimal amount of knowledge, Arcana that may be needed. Does that take an action, like a bonus action or reaction to do? Or is it an automatic every single time you get hit?
Every single time I get hit, as long as it's on me. I
Okay,
get bonus health and the,
and it just
return
lasts
damage.
indefinitely?
well, every hour I have to recast it, which I do.
Oh, sure, but I mean, it doesn't get worn out. Like, there's not a maximum number of... Well, wait a second.
No.
Mm,
It's 25 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Anytime he takes damage, as long as he's got 1 point remaining of that 25, it takes cold damage equal to 25 plus 2 from his staff. So 27.
Okay, so at this time, he's going to just pull back. How much move does he get?
He moved 10.
He gets doesn't he provoke an opportunity attack? If
That's
he
true,
moves
he
away?
would. He would from both from both Alafa and Palana. Never mind, he's going to stay there. He doesn't want to risk that from Alafa. He doesn't know what Alafa is going to do. Alright, and then this guy, he saw what happened. So instead of doing that, he's going to throw rocks at Alafa.
Seems legit.
Taking a page out of my book there. He must have saw what I did last time on D&D.
It's harder for him to hit because he's using different modifiers. Oh, it's a Yo Nation raid! Rue, we're actually about to finish our turn and then we're gonna log for the night. But thank you for the raid. Thank you, everybody. We will definitely be passing you on. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. So first one, that does not hit. The rate is real. That one doesn't hit. And that one doesn't hit either. So there's just a bunch of rocks coming your way off, and you're just like, duck, dodge, dive, dip, dodge. All right. That's their turn. Pryor, you're up.
Insight check to see if I can determine them speaking or not.
It certainly seems like they are. It's a language that you don't know how to speak it. You could roll, I would say, history to determine what it is.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Thank you for that,
Okay.
fellow Wise Ware. That's not so hot. You don't recognize the language.
Well, as these guys, so as I notice that these guys just, and the one on me also just attacks like many times at once. The shield is getting activated.
No. All right. What's the range on it again? 20 feet?
20 foot.
Can you all see it now?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And can't technically move through its space, but
Swing that hammer.
Oh no!
No, that's
I
not-
I had it before when you were here.
So
I
you would
still had it.
you would draw an attack.
if I leave, I'm not leaving just yet. But I'm probably still gonna draw it. So 5, 10, 20. Yeah, let's move there, if you allow it.
Yeah. You are going to get attacked. So
This man right here.
no. If it had gotten inspiration on it, if it had got advantage, that would have hit you.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
You're just moving? You're not doing anything?
It takes an action for my
Oh, it does
shield to.
for your okay. Okay. Strife.
I'm jumping on up over this 4-foot ledge to the other side of the Zorn. Is that how we're pronouncing it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Okay.
I just call him Zorn. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to unleash a flurry of attacks. So just
okay.
do them one at a time.
Okay. You hit one of their arms. And it's what? You're just punching?
Yeah, I'm just punching.
Do your attacks count as magical yet?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. So, oh, actually, no, he doesn't resist. Okay, that's fine. That's definitely going to hit. 10 damage to the arm. You hear that crack. You smacked him good. Anything else, sir?
Oh, yeah. There's 3 more coming.
3 more?
Yeah. 2 for action and 2 for bonus action.
Is
Do
that
you
right?
not use an action to jump up here?
I thought your max was 3 right now.
No,
No.
if he's using a key, it's
Okay.
2 regular attacks and then a key for 2 more.
All right, cool.
Yep.
That second one will not hit.
Okay.
That will not hit. Oh, hang on. House rule.
18.
House rule. That's a miss by 1. So, tell me why that actually hits instead of misses. What is happening? What enables that?
Okay, so when I hit his right arm, that caused him to kind of spin in one direction, which caused his left arm to come forward to me, which allowed me to connect that second hit via rotation.
Nice. So you just kind of spin kick him in the other arm, and it connects him in the hand.
Tornado move.
Yeah. He's just a punching bag. Stone punching bag. It does feel like you're punching rock, by the way. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So, alright, that's another 10 damage, and that was to the hand. So I'm going to say that one of his claw attacks, you actually see the claws break off. So he's going to be damage reduced on one of his attacks. Alright, you have another one?
And last one. Yep.
That is not going to hit.
Dang.
So you try to do a gut punch on him, and it just doesn't have enough. He just kind of shrugs it off.
All right.
Anything else, sir? All right.
Nope. And a turn still isn't working.
That wombo combo. No, it's not working. Alafa, you're up.
I'm so scared.
In before tentacles destroy everybody, including his teammates.
I think we're safe because we're over like a 4-foot wall. Would it crawl over?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, it wouldn't care.
Seriously, was hoping everybody would move away from me, but that.
Oh man!
I actually consider using a different attack too for this. No, like
is it 10 or 20?
It's 20. You're screwed. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I am going to. The first one is going to be for the one near strike. The second one is going to be for the one to the left of me.
Okay, those will both hit.
Oh, I think I'm about. Do I have to do a dexterity save?
No, you're fine. I didn't
So-
do anything to.
Which ones?
It gets pushed forward 10 feet.
Either one are going to hit you though.
This one will.
And he can choose to push it or not. It's an
Yeah,
invocation.
I'm not.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to push the one to my left away from me though.
That would be hilarious to me, but whatever. So, this one and this one, right?
Correct.
Alright, so they both get hit. They both take the same amount of damage. Paula just literally just walks in slow motion, walks forward, just out of both hands. One out of each hand. Alright,
Paula?
do you...
Yep. Paula.
I'm sorry,
Walking
Alafa.
around.
I'm sorry.
Stuff out of his hands.
I was really confused.
Too many A's. Lots of A's. So that will do... That one's not looking too good. You guys can tell. It's why I actually have the health bars turned on, so you can see like how, like you have an idea of, you can actually see like kind of a black sludgy blood coming out of various parts on the one that's really beaten up by Gargantius and Stride over there. And this guy, he's gonna get smacked, and it's actually he's not gonna. You push him, but he's up against a wall.
You should take extra damage.
Well, one way or
double
the other. So, give me what is your main? Is it charisma? Is that your main stat for spellcasting?
Oh my god, you're asking me crazy questions like that right now?
Yes, I'm asking you what the basic
is
stat
charisma
is.
based.
The
Yeah,
most
it's
important stat.
charisma.
Okay. What is your core foundation? I don't know.
Strength. It's strength.
All right, so I'm gonna say, please roll a charisma check, a straight up charisma check. I want to see how much oomph you're putting into this.
Straight charisma check. Where are you at? There you are.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's high enough. So you slam him with that force, and because this wall that he's standing in front of is actually kind of an incline, although it's not a very steep one. He literally he slams into it and literally goes rolling over it. So he actually goes up and over. He's going to be prone. We'll put him like that. And he will take a little bit of extra damage. You did roll over that, so let's say it's a d6. Alright, so he takes an extra 2 damage. So that's 11 damage total that he took from that. So yeah, you hit him with enough force, he went flying and rolling up over the ledge. Like, that's how hard you hit him.
Good.
Alright, with that, guys, I think we're going to have to stop for now. It is way past time, but we're definitely going to come back and finish this next week. Because...
Nice.
We are back, of course, next week. And it will be at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. But yes, we will pick up with this. Thank you. Game over. This has been D&D. What, you guys enjoying this so far? Getting back into a dungeon, like actually wandering around a cave, and despite the fact that you have intelligent water skins now?
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Yes.
And Abdominus.
Exactly.
I love it.
Awesome. Okay, right arm or right leg. It wasn't a significant enough damage to have like a great effect on them.
It didn't like remove their legs and
No.
arms.
No.
Damn.
You didn't crit. You didn't crit.
I could do it.
And I'm treating the hit locations like if you hit on the right arm, it's not automatically going to be like a -2 penalty with that. It has to exceed like a certain amount of damage, like a percentage of their health, before it will actually have an effect on what they do. So it's not like an automatic like you're boned.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. What was your Gracious?
Are they gonna heal next turn, or are we gonna heal next turn because of positive plane stuff?
Strangely enough, it seems like no. Your wounds are not closing. Probably because you're way down here now, and not on the positive itself. You guys are now officially in the plane of
the border,
the quasi-elemental plane of mineral, and that is not going to have the same effects. So
weird.
Yeah, it's all sorts of strange.
Welcome to planar combat.
Exactly. Planar combat. Woo! All right, let's wrap it up real quick. We're gonna be back next week, Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, with more D&D, finishing up this combat and going on to solve more mysteries. Tuesday is going to be the start of this beautiful, beautiful thing. I've been pouring through this book. Oh my god. 9 p.m. we're going to start character creation. Some of the people have already done that, or at least they've gotten something pulled together, started to roll some characters. It's going to be very interesting. This is a very dark game. If you don't know what this is the new Ravenloft module that just came out. And I'm really excited. I'm hoping we can get it as hype as possible, get as much word. I really want the word to get out about this, because I don't think many people are running this right now, especially on Twitch or on Roll20. It's just not happening yet, because it's so new. So I want to get that out there. So if you can help get the word out, awesome. I'll be sure to tweet about it. Check WeBadAtGames. That's my Twitter account. And
Whoa, Mr. WeBadAtGames here Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday, something else very important is happening.
What? What's Tuesday?
We're supposed to do a dual cast.
That's true. So Tuesday afternoon, Alaf and I are hoping to do a dual stream. For me, it's a bonus stream because I don't normally do afternoons. With The Division, because that's going to be out. Oh my god, The Division. Oh my god, Mr. Kata. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So real quick, let's talk about our channels. Since Alafa, you just spoke, why don't you go ahead and go first?
My name is Wolf, twitch.tv/logic_wolf. For those that do not know, I am part of this amazing stream team, Archetype Gaming, along with some other beautiful people that are in here with us right now. Gintius, Palna, Stryth is an honorary member from his area. And of
That's
course,
true.
our amazing DM, WeBadAtGames. I am a variety caster. I'm going to be doing XCOM tomorrow, and then the Division Tuesday. And it's going to be a lot of XCOM and Division back and forth for a little bit. In the weekends, I will be doing some other game review type stuff, as well as I stream every day this year. So I am 67 days in already, and we're doing 366 days this year since it is a leap year.
Hype.
So wish me luck on that.
Good luck. Oh.
Paulna. Paulna.
Yeah,
Talk about your channel, sir.
Sure. Magna Gaming Variety Caster here on Twitch. Mainly focus on survival crafting, indie, and horror games, and puzzle games as well. Love puzzles. They're awesome. I'm terrible at them, but I love them. And I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays as well.
Most excellent. If you're not following, just incidentally, if you're not following Mr. Magna Gaming, Mr. Logic_Wolf, Mr. Nema92, you should be. Amazing streamers. I love all of them. Finally, Nema Gargantius. What's up?
Hi. I stream lots of games. I haven't streamed Stardew, but I will. Last night,
Oh my God, Stardew.
the wonderful Firefly got me Stardew, so I played 8 hours straight. Anyway, I'm probably streaming that this week. I'll be probably streaming some review stuff like Wolf. Yeah. If you come, it's good times.
Awesome.
Lots of confetti. Lots of confetti.
Yeah, lots
over
of
there.
confetti. Lots of confetti.
And
You
finally,
may need a vacuum.
I feel like that's a fortune cookie.
And finally, Pryor, you had some shout-outs too.
Hey guys, very sorry I was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours late tonight.
You should be.
I know,
How dare
right? Real life.
How dare that real life? Meh.
Exactly. So shout outs as always to 6 Foot Studio for watching and supporting us, the Critter community from the amazing Critical Role cast and show. I will actually put a link to our approved forum page on their boards, so you can give us some love there and maybe help more eyes get on the show. Special thanks to Wanzer, my buddy, who did the artwork for the show as well. A shout out to tomorrow's other archetype gaming group where Nema plays. It's at Llama Chomp's channel. It starts an hour and a half after our start time usually. And yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in. I hope you like it. I am so happy to be on a crazy planescape now. This is going to be so much fun. So, yeah.
All right, let's wrap things up.